Hi. I have to agree with Alex Jones in a lot of ways. I didn't know who this guy was. Unfortunately, I work a lot, so I don't get as much as I need to see. I feel the same way that he does in a lot of ways. It was interesting though because I feel that we should sit there and look everything up that we can. We can investigate everything that's possible because we don't know what is true and what is not. Um, and unfortunately, with the mainstream media, I believe it does feed you lies and does definitely tell you what they want you to hear or what they sometimes what the government wants to hear. Um, it's controlling the masses. That's basically what it is. But I mean, it, the only way I can explain it is exactly what one of the readers or one of the comments. It was a perfect comment, and I love the comment. It says, "This won't see the light of day on the mainstream on that mainstream, and I'm sure that he knows this. If you want to penetrate them and slide in some real information, then this is what you don't do. Don't rant about Hitler, socialism, or whatnot because it is too easy to manipulate it to sound like a ranting crazy man." He said it is he said he is the prophet of the Tea Party movement, which I heard. So he looks crazy when what I can't even see it. So if he looks crazy, what goes of the movement? This too seems staged, almost like it was made for us the viewers, and his followers. I have to agree somewhat because what you're doing is you're listening to a man who wants, telling, this is the way it is and blah 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 blah, blah, blah and stuff like that, which is great. And like I said, I agree with a lot of things he says, and I'm not discounting him for who he is or how he perceives himself. But just as I say, always have told people, you know what? You have to back up your facts. You have to look at for them. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying like with me, like some of the things that he said, I didn't know about. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go investigate it. I'm going to go look on the internet. I'm going to go not just one place or two places. I'm just going to go everywhere that I can to see about this. See, see what was true, what was not, what our government is doing and is not doing. So it's the fact of manipulation is a big part of everything. You can sit there and be the strongest man in the world, but you can't. But you're stupid as hell, which I've seen a lot of people like that. But who can't form sentences like me. For some reason, I'm having a very very bad day today. Um, Bottom line, again, like I said, just sit there and investigate it. Somebody says something, don't take it for don't take it for granted, or don't take it for the truth. Do your own work. Look for the answers. Search for the answers. Search for the right answers. You don't know what actually the right answers are going to be. One person says one thing, another person says another thing. What's true, what's not? It's for you to decide. And hopefully, with all the information that you have, do I believe 9/11 was a cover up? In the beginning, I would have told you were a nut. I mean, I first thing I said that, and this was the first thing out of my mouth after it happened, and my mom just told me to say this, was this is the best thing that's going to happen for Bush. And I think it was the only good thing that happened out of him. And the more I look into it, and the more I see, the more I hate to say that our government staged this. I mean, it's you have to look at it an unfortunate incident. I mean, there's a lot of things that just don't add up. I mean, I've been looking at it, and it does seem that way. But I mean, the only thing you could do again is the power of knowledge. The power of knowledge is more powerful than anything. If you and again, if people see this and look at it and say, "Hey, I'm gonna," there's a possibility or a theory that this is, not right, then it may not be right. So I mean, just don't listen to your politicians and take it for granted. Take for what they say is the truth. You have to look it for yourself and understand it and see what is the truth and what is not. I voted for Obama. Some days I'm like I wish I didn't. Some days I'm glad I did. I mean, it was a lesser of the two evils, if you want to say. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's like I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not an independent. But I believe your voice should be heard. So again, thank you, Alex Jones, for putting that out. I mean, it's interesting. It's thought provoking, and it's information that we should be looking at. Thank you.